And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jordan. LeBron James is out there with O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Black in at the point. And that's a foul called on money. That's his first foul. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the miss by DeRozan. The second chance effort. That one, no good. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Durant. Dosunmu's shot's good.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's LaVine. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Ja Morant. Outside Williams to the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Kobe's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Kobe Bryant.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside, Vucevic banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket.
This is where Vooch is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
Jordan against LaVine. James trying to free himself up. And Jordan gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Dosunmu.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's DeRozan. The Grizzlies making the shot. And here is Dosunmu. And he uses the glass on the lane. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that one's good, Morant.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside DeRozan. There's the pass to Vucevic. Releases. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant, right side. Look at that.
Nice. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Jordan with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dosunmu. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Poke loose. Passes it to Beverley. Down low. Bradley. Good D by James.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Blacks checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Kobe. And Chicago also making a switch. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area. And they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's Black. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ron right side. Back to Jordan. Baseline jumper. Again, Memphis.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams with the steal. To the paint. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Williams.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Black. White covering. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And again, Chicago. No good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Jones. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Here's Levine. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Down low. Jones trying to get open. And Vucevic throws it down.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe. But they play to their identity. Now, to me, this is where DeRozan has really developed, able to make plays for his teammates.
And that one's good by Davis.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Bulls trail by 17. DeRozan passes to Levine. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He has 6. Taken away. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
On the wing, DeRozan. They grab their own miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Memphis moving it around. Davis finds Morant to the wing right side. Here's Black. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 19.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And here are the Bulls now. The Grizzlies making the shot. There's the steal. Fast break, Memphis. Lets it fly. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Black's got 17 now. Bulls trail by 21. Chicago calls timeout.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Morant, and it's Jackson in for Kobe. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine, and it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Black. Offline with his 3. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Williams has got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Davis kicks to Black. Lets it go with a 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Williams, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
To the inside. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by White.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Black. 20 points for him. shoots over White, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Black's got 13 points in just this quarter. Outside Williams. Caruso against Jackson. Here's White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jordan's checked in for Davis. Bryant comes in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Kevin Durant. And Chicago also making a switch. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Black, that's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 24 points for money.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Back to Caruso. Inside, another steal. Here's Black. White covering. Memphis the rebound. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets coming to town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. The Bulls haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter. Someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Both good from the line that time. Memphis leading by 22. 13 feet away. Again, Memphis.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's White. They get it back. Here's Jones. That one doesn't go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Grizzlies running away with it. The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped, but I think we could do a better job.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Black in at the one. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And they pick up two.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Williams is checked in for Black. A deep three from Jordan. Ball's knocked loose. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to DeRozan. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Black's checked in. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Black. Chicago grabs the miss.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
The shot by Williams, no good. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside for KD. Back to Jordan. Shoots over DeRozan. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from KD. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. James, the pass to Black. The tray. Good on the triple. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Dosunmu. And again, Chicago. No good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And that's a foul called on Money. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Levine feeling it up. A bit. Now here's Dosunmu. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. DeRozan gets the bucket.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Morant with it. Now defended by Levine. And finished up by Morant.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Dishes it to Bradley. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And Memphis making a change here. Davis is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Jones checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dosunmu. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Shaq.
When defending Patrick Beverley, it's hard to match his level of energy. and activity.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Bryant is checked in for O'Neal. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Bradley. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Jones kicks to Caruso. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Memphis foul. Ja Morant.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Morant passes to Jordan. Morant against Beverley. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jordan against White to the middle. And that one's good. Beverley's got 10 points.
You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverley unbothered by the good deed.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And that one falls for Bryant. 51 seconds left in the third. Caruso kicks to Beverley. Jordan against White. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Morant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night for Chicago. They've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Beverley. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Morant with it. Jones covering. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And White kicks to Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Beverley wide open. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Derek Jones is out there with Bradley. Then it's Williams. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dragic in at the point. And Bradley gets it to go.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Morant, that's for two. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Williams, defended by Durant. Kobe with the steal. Durant against Jones. The baseline J. And Durant gets it to go.
It looks so easy for KD to rise up and knock that down.
Dragic dishes to Bradley. Inside, here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his fifth foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his fifth foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Shoots from 14. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the shot goes in.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Dragic gets the bucket.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Yes, really coming to this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. White the pass to Williams. Terry looking over the floor. 14 feet away. A putback, and it's Bradley on the follow.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Shot clock reset for Memphis. Bryant draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
At the line for Memphis.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Got a piece of it. Here's Bradley, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Great tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And that one's good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, Steve, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, yeah. Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Terry against Davis. Now here's White, guarded closer. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the deep.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of play.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Dragic, and good off the lead pass that time.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Trying to get open is Davis, rejected by Dragic.
Flying all over the court at both ends, Goran Dragic brings the energy every night.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Drummond's checked in for Jones. And Williams drops them both. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Outside, White. Back to Dragic. And he makes good on the layup.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Davis with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Terry against Williams. Nice shot by Terry.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. The shot's good from Jordan.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser-focused after absorbing the contact.
And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And that one falls for Dragic.
He still knows how to score the basketball. Goran Dragic has a lot left in the tank.
Both free throws good from Dragic. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in extreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
You're playing with the wrong one. You're playing with the wrong. The whole run better watch your back. Little one, there's a rap. Boy, step when I keep joking here, and I'm gonna show you what